Hey guys, I'm super excited for this video today. I'm going to be unpacking my entire land business for you. I'm going to take all of our employees, all of our systems, I'm going to put it on one whiteboard, and I'm going to show you exactly how it works. Now, back in the day when I started, I paid almost $10,000 for a coaching program, and their big selling point was that the guru was going to put his whole business on a whiteboard. The truth is, there's a huge difference between seeing it and doing it, so I'll save you this 10,000 bucks in this video. Let's jump in. All right, there it is. It's on the whiteboard. I'm going to talk you through this, and just to give you an idea, wherever we're sitting here in November 2020, this is exactly what my business looks like. We will close a little over 200 deals this year, and we have 5 full-time team members, full-time, half-time team members, and we have a few VAs on our team as well. So I'll show you how it's structured, give you an idea on how you can build yours. Okay, so first off, on the left side over here, we source our deals 2 different ways. So direct mail is a pretty consistent one in this business. We send out over 100,000 pieces a year of direct mail. And then another one that we recently added is cold calling. So we find our data, we sort our data, we go through and we do huge marketing blasts, huge marketing efforts, and we start driving leads into our CRM. So that's this next step here, our CRM. All of our leads through some different automations and different systems that we set up, they all get into Trello. So if you didn't see my video, I talk about my top 3 favorite land investing tools. Trello was one of those, and this is how we manage our entire project management side of our business. All of our new leads come into Trello, into our CRM, and they get assigned to one of our agents. Now, I know you can't read that board. That was partially on accident because I have terrible handwriting, but it's also on purpose, so you have to listen and you can't just look at the board. But anyway, we have 2 agents here, and so these people are trained. They've been working with me for a while, and they know the nuts and bolts of taking a property from somebody saying, hey, I'm interested in selling to you, to actually getting the deal closed. These agents handle all the communications. They handle the negotiations, the closing, the paperwork, a lot of the project management side of the business, communications, all that kind of stuff. Under these 2, we have a couple VAs that handle a lot of the grunt work in our business. Things like doing title reports, due diligence, creating screenshots for marketing packets, calling counties, things to that effect. Because even you'll find out if you have 2 great closing agents and you're doing the type of volume we are, they even at that point will need help. The great thing about this flow is everything that's not brown isn't me, right? So all of the things that are happening in our business are happening below us. And through our process of talking to sellers and kind of walking through some of the questions we ask them, we're able to pretty efficiently put together what we call review sessions. And so once or twice a week, me and my intake team will sit down and we'll go over every deal in the pipeline, the negotiation strategy, the pricing, all of those things, so we can give them direction on how we see closing that deal would go best. After that, they get back in touch with the seller, negotiate, they get the paperwork done, they get the deal closed, whether it's through a title company or self-closing. We have all of those processes built inside to our business. And so they handle that process pretty much start to finish with a little bit of oversight from us on a negotiation strategy standpoint. All right, next comes the fun part. We've purchased the property, now it's time to sell it. It's time to make the money on it. So, like I told you, we have 5 full-time people in our business. 2 of them work on the intake side, 2 of them work on the sales side, and we have an administrative type person as well. So once we close a deal, it comes over to our CRM. Still using Trello here. Again, in that video I mentioned earlier about my 3 favorite tools, we also use a system called Follow Up Boss. So these deals get moved over to our sales team, and then just like on the intake side, they get assigned to one of our 2 sales agents. Our sales agents handle the process of basically everything from taking a brand new property all the way to getting it sold, paperwork done, and closed. So they handle things like creating the listings and the listing packets, inbound leads, people calling and saying, hey, we're interested in buying. They handle negotiation, closings, taking payment, scheduling out our ads, communicating with title companies. They handle this whole onslaught of tasks. I added one extra block on this board. The only thing that we really do as far as myself and my partner in our business, we just basically price the properties. So that's the great thing that I love about our sales system. Shameless plug, you can check out our entire sales system at the Land Funnel Method. We have the link in the description. What I love about the system is it really allows me to assign a price to a property and our team takes care of the rest. So after I price a property, like I said, they take it from brand new all the way to sold. Now this is a pretty time-intensive process. So again, we have VAs that work with them to help with some of the grunt work. These VAs do things like posting ads. So they'll post ads, really everywhere. They post it to our websites, Craigslist, Facebook ads, Zillow, Land.com, Landflip, all the different places we advertise our properties. Our VAs do all of the postings. They create the listings, so when it comes down to taking screenshots, drawing, like creating interactive maps, things to that effect that really enhance your listings, our VAs do that entire process. We also have a VA, this is one of our other part-time people in the US that handles inbound Facebook messages. So if you think about it, there's a ton, and if you're doing this business, you get a ton of inbound Facebook messages. We have a team member that handles that entire process. They only work on Facebook Messenger. They ask a specific set of questions. They drive them into our CRM. If you didn't see my video about how to build a big buyers list, make sure you check that out. They take their information, collect it, and then they pass the good leads back up to our closing agents. All right, so this is great and all. You just saw a whiteboard. That's kind of the result of over 3 years of work, scaling, training, building systems. The truth is, in your business, that's not really what's going to help you, especially if you're starting or scaling. Really, it's taking action and kind of finding those first few key hires. Now, so I want you to have a direct takeaway from this video, because kind of the point is to show you, you can look at my business all day and it'll probably change by next week, honestly. The thing that's really going to help you grow your business is by taking action on the things that matter. So back over here to the whiteboard for just 1 second. The things that matter in your business, my friend, is this. It's finding deals, okay? All of this down here is systems. It's the result of time and energy and money and effort. But all of these things can be done by you. And when you're doing 10, 20, 30 deals a year, you don't need all these lines. You don't need all this fanciness. You need to find deals, you need to do the work, and you need to get it to close. That's the most important part. And so what I tell my clients, that the most important thing you can do as you're starting to scale and starting to grow your business is find one of those agents. I just showed you we have 4 really highly skilled and trained agents, as I call them. They're closing specialists, they're sales managers. They're really just talented when it comes to talking to people and getting deals closed. That is the most important hire you can make in your scaling business. And really, when you start doing that, your business will continue to grow just kind of on its own. If you have somebody that can help you handle the operational side, it gives you more energy to pour back in on the front end on finding deals. And the rest just kind of works itself out over time. Look, I started by hiring somebody to help me post my ads. And that person proved that they were able to take on more and more responsibility. They turned into a sales agent, they turned into a buying agent, and they've really been integral. They're still with me to this day in my business. So the thing that I want you to see is that it just takes one, right? With one, you'll do more deals, you'll make more money, and then you hire more and more and more. Hey, thanks so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this video, this whiteboard session. Again, my business changes week to week. So next week, this whiteboard may be obsolete. And the big takeaway I want you to have here is that all the scribblies, all the systems, all those things come with time. It's easy and it's fun to think about how we do that and how we build this huge business. But the truth is, for most people who are starting and scaling, it comes down to 2 things: finding deals, and then your next big item is finding somebody to help you close those deals, somebody to help you with your operations. Hey, I hope this video was valuable. If it was, if you do me a huge favor, like this video, subscribe to our channel down below here, and we'll have all of our social media handles here on the bottom of the screen. And if you're looking to learn more about how you build an operational business that provides you big chunks of cash, I mean, we make $10,000, $20,000, $50,000 sometimes off of our deals. But the big thing that we do is we create long-term, sustainable passive income. If you want to learn more about how we've built this business and how we help other people for free get started in this industry, I hope you'll join our free Facebook group. It's called Learn Land University. We'll have the link down below. You can also search it on Facebook. I go live a few times a month teaching new, different topics on how to start, scale, and grow your business. Hope to see you over there, and we'll see you in the next video.